Hello, a very great day. Wow, what a privilege to meet up with you again. Hello, everybody. This is MusaCaleb, and the title of the YouTube page, welcome back to my page, titled Renewed Mindset with MusaCaleb. It's a great privilege indeed to start a very great and a powerful book. And I know this is going to transform a lot of lives and many impacts will be will be impacted into the life of all that will come across it. Okay, by way of introduction, the book we are going to look at, it has been in existence for long. It has transformed great lives and has impacted community nations, and as many hands that have laid hands on it and read it, they have gone to build a massive success for their own lives. You know, the power of impact. Now the writer has left a legacy. That's why I urge all of us that will come across it, pay close attention. This is a university of life. Whether you are a student, whether you are a graduate, whether you are still planning to go to school, or you have finished school for long and now you are working, or you are still waiting to have something doing, I trust and believe strongly in my heart that this gonna transform your life and gonna open your eyes to the potentials that is awaiting you as we journey together. Okay, now the title of the book is Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill is a writer, is a writer of philosophy of self-development. Okay? Self-development to bring in the potential in the lives of others. So he's a legend. Long ago, he has left this earth, but the impact of his writings and a lot of things that he has bring into reality, it is still alive today. And just like he has did, as we journey along together in this book, your life will be an impact to others as well by the grace of God. Now, to start with, he said that truly thoughts are things, and powerful things at that. When they are mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence, and a burning desire for their translation into riches or other material objects. Thoughts are things. Remember, by the creation, what we have seen today, we are being brought out of things that were not. So you can call those things that were not to come into being, because there is a power in the thought. And when you are calling those things that were not so that they will come into being, you have to believe that they will manifest. Now, I will cut this cut for us as we journey together by Rap Walden Emerson. Rap Walden Emerson. He said that what lies behind us and what lies before us as human beings are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. That is, within every individual, there is a seed of greatness. Within each individual, there is desire and a burning desire. Now, when it is mixed with faith and belief in your own capacity to bring it into fruition, then definitely, when you persist, it will definitely come to pass. Now, in this book, as we journey, I want us to look at very important things. A 3 feet from God. A 3 feet from God. One of the most common failure is the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Every person is guilty of this mistake at one time or other. Now, every giant has failed it. Every king that is still on a throne today has failed it. Every president has failed it. Every state senate has failed it. Every great man in business has felt it. Every intellectual breakthrough in science and technology, those teams, they have felt it. And what have they felt? The urge to quit. The urge to quit. When the urging has come over you to quit upon that which you have set forth to do, you are just near to your breaking point. You are just near to your own breakthrough. But when you quit, then you will become a failure. An uncle of Ariu Dhabi was caught by the gold fever in the gold mining, in the gold rush days, and went to dig and get and grow rich. He has never heard that much gold has been mined from the brains of men than ever has been taken from the earth. He staked a claim and went to work with pick and shovel. The going was hard, but his loss for God was definite. Now, when you are starting an invention or when you are starting any project, remember the power to succeed and to scale through is in your own mind. Because much gold, precious things that transform life, has been harnessed and mined in the brains of men than on the earth. The metal work, the iron wall, the skyscraping projects of high towers rising buildings, the giant ships that trade and go on top the Atlantic, they were all fathomed in the mind. And when you can see it in your mind, you're going to hold it in your hand. Now, when this man went to dig for gold, he has come across some gold. And he was so happy. He continued, he take it to the refining, and they refine, and gold was there. Great. A sign of success. He come again and mine it and take it. Finally, he now come back again in order to dig. But the rains of the gold war just ceased. Devastated by disappointment, the man went and seek for a buyer who will just buy that parcel of land that has rich gold in Colorado, USA. We have a lot of gold here in Nigeria as well, and across the globe. Now, when he sell it, the fellow that bought it go and hire expert that comes with an instrument, and they tested whether really gold was in that place. And true, there is a God. 2 feet down, Ariu Dhabi will have gotten much vein and rains of gold. But he has quitted and sold and got his money and gone. The fellow that bought it now come with right expert. He went ahead and make a great fortune for his life. You know, desire to quit when you are closer to your breaking point is a great enemy that has caused a lot of damage to the life of others. But this man did not just quit and let that quitting to haunt him for life. You know, sometimes when you have quitted some jobs or you quitted some business and others are still in that line of business and they are doing great, you will be tempted to say, why me? But the man here, he went ahead and changed his life by building a life-saving company that sells jacket for people that will trade on sea. And for that, he has been able to bring a lot of fortune unto himself. Now, there is a story, keep in mind, as we join together. There is a story of a colored girl, okay, that went to a mill where they are grinding powder and demanded 1 cent, 50 cents. The fellow looked at her, tried to threaten, but the little girl know that 50 cents mean a lot her mom sent her, she defied the courage and the stature, even the threatening of the man. Fear is a creeping thing. Fear and worry will cripple any desire, no matter how strong, any project, no matter how powerful. Once fear and worry has come into the heart and mind of those that invent it, they will definitely meet with their Waterloo. And they will live the course of what they have. Now, in life, sometimes you have been on a course for long, but the reward hasn't come. A word of caution. Sometimes we tend to focus our mind and seeking to get the money quick without providing value. Just like Jim Rohn, the great business mentor and the great entrepreneur in US, said that don't chase money, because when you try to chase money, money gonna elude you. The only thing you're gonna do, create value, and money will come as a reward for that value. So when riches begin to come, they come so quickly in such great abundance that one will wonder where they have been hiding during all these lean years. Because this is the time now for you to start reaping the years of your labor. This is an astounding statement, and all the more so when we take into consideration the popular belief that riches come only to those who work hard and long. When you begin to think and grow rich, you will observe the riches begin with the state of mind, with definiteness of purpose, with little or no hard work. You and every other person ought to be interested in knowing how to acquire that state of mind, which will attract riches. I spent 25 years in research, analyzing more than 25,000 people, because I too wanted to know how wealthy men become that way. Success or poverty all begins and scale out with one state of mind. You are rich or you are poor. You are educated or you are illiterate. Based and started on your state of mind. Now, I will throw another quote. Don't go to look at the seed that you have sown, the seed that you have already sown to the ground of your prosperity, to check whether it is sprouting up. But through sunshine and rain, keep believing, for it will surely sprout again. Possessing a state of mind is far, far better and greater than having riches without a strong mind to retain it. Why is it that we have a lot of young millionaires that are in their 20s and in their 30s, and before you know, they squander it? Because the mind to retain that riches, the mind to retain that wealth that they have gotten has not been trained. So it is best for everyone that will seek for wealth. You need to understand that you have to get a right state of mind with definiteness of purpose, with little or with little or no work. Once we acquire this state of mind, then the riches will start coming in. When this man said that he spent 25 years in research, it is a reality. And he was studying the root cause of those that have become, or the society termed them as failure, and the root cause of those that society has termed them success. You know what he observed? He discovered that those that have been termed as failures and those that have been termed as success, the only difference between them, those that succeeded refused to quit, but those that failed quitted what they are engaging upon. Now, I'm not coming here to tell you that we can all be perfect, or I'm a champion of perfection. I've had my lot, of course, of starting some invention, start running some business, and they could not go my way. Well, there are some things that will not go your way. You have to learn to accept it. But connect with the higher power. All of us must work along with the higher power. When I mean the higher power, we know the universe is on and governed by the supreme being, up there. Find a way to connect with him and entrust that which you intend to do, that which you intend to focus on, into his care. I'm telling you the truth. Once you entrust into his own care, go ahead and start on what you are doing with a restful assurance. You're going to succeed. Observe very closely. As soon as you master the principle of this philosophy and begin to follow the instruction for applying those principles, your financial status will begin to improve, and everything you touch will begin to transmute itself into an asset for your benefit. Impossible? Not at all. Is it impossible? No. Once you have got a right state of mind, everything that you have already laid hands upon, and as you believe in your heart of heart that you're going to succeed, definitely and assuredly, you're going to succeed. Okay? We will draw the curtain to this today at this junction. I urge you, get that right state of mind. You cannot grow beyond what you know. And if you must have a right state of mind, you must consult some material or listen to some messages like this one and many others that are trying to impact your life for positivity and strong mentality for success. You will definitely achieve. My name once again remains Renewed Mindset with MusaCaleb. That's the title of this YouTube page. Do well to share along with loved ones. Subscribe, very, very important, so that more subsequent video that will come up, you will come across it first hand. As I upload it, you'll come across it first hand. And then do well likewise to comment, because that's very important things. Comment, like, and share with like-minded fellows and people whom you desire and want to see them succeed. Thanks till we see again.